I'm Regan Dorcey. I'm a part of the Viewpoint staff, and I'm here with Terry Nelson, who is a speech teacher, and she is in charge of Pulse Bible Study. So Terry, do you want to kind of tell me a little bit about what Pulse is?
Sure. This is a Bible study that actually meets in my home on Monday nights at 7 o'clock. We meet for about an hour and 15 minutes, and it's interdenominational, so we have students from all various faiths, and so we just meet together and take a look at some scripture and toss it around and have conversation, pizza, and really kind of a good time together.
So how long has that been going on? What's the history of it?
Well, I've been actually the faculty advisor for various Bible studies available to Northeast students for over a decade, but Pulse has only been around for 2 years now.
Okay, so it's still fairly new. All right, so today in society, it seems that there's a big lack of commitment to God. How do you and the Bible study group kind of try and counteract that?
That's a challenge. So, getting up on cold nights to get out of your dorm room or your apartment and go to a Bible study can be tough. You have to have kind of this inner desire to do something like that, especially when Netflix is the competition after a day of classes. But yeah, we have a lot of fun. I think the students involved in Pulse are drawn to the community. I think that they enjoy that there's a group of friends that really do want to pray for them and want to hear about their struggles and encourage them in their struggles. We try to give back to the community, at large. And so right now, what our big push is Operation Christmas Child. And so that involves packing shoe boxes with toys. And it goes to kids that are in extreme poverty. So last year, Pulse shipped out 12 boxes. This year, our goal is quite big. We'd like to do 50, which doesn't sound like a ton, but we have to put $9 for shipping and handling in each box, so we have to come up with the money to do that.
All right, so what have you found to be the most successful thing about Pulse?
It's an interesting question because I think every club member would probably answer that question differently. For me, the most successful part is that we're thriving and that we continue to have a place where students of faith can come and meet and have a voice. More and more college campuses, in my opinion, are icing out religious freedom, and they call it separation of church and state. Our president, Dr. Chips, and our vice president, John Blaylock, they fully support this club because they know that student success includes offering clubs that focus on spiritual wellness. In fact, I wanted to cite a study. This was a University of Rochester study. They say that when people pray, their heart rate goes down, their blood pressure goes down, and the praying individual calms down. Other studies show that prayer also increases levels of dopamine in our bodies, which can make us feel better. And so I think Dr. Chips and John Blaylock know that, and they know that this meets the needs of students. And so that's why we have their full backing. It's wonderful, really.
So how come you specifically chose to start it?
This is a passion of mine, you probably can tell. But when I was in college, my first year of school, it was a struggle. And I was headed in a pretty self-destructive direction. Well, a group of students on campus, this was at Mankato State University in Minnesota, and they were involved in a club similar to Pulse. They befriended me and helped me know what it meant to really grow my relationship with God, and in such a way that it really actually transformed my life and gave me peace and purpose. And so their impact changed my life in a way that I want Pulse to change other college students' lives.
All right, and the last question, if someone wanted to join Pulse, how would they go about that?
Oh my gosh, I would love that. They can just contact me, Terry Nelson, and my office is in the Ag and Allied Health Building in 242, or they can call my office phone 402-844-7703. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right. Well, once again, I'm Regan Dorcey at the Viewpoint. This is Sherry Nelson, and thank you for joining us.